Listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to y'all real quick. Hold on for a minute. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What? Shout out to everybody in the battle rap community. It's a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, the next video I'm going to do is going to be on stock tips. So for everybody that's been trying to ask me, how did I make all this money? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pretty much give like a rundown of that, you know, for the most part, and kind of show you guys what I'm trying to do like within the next 3 years and why I'm doing it like this for the next 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So if you got any money and you want to go into the stock market, watch the next video. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to put it on this channel. Y'all tell me in the comment section below, do you want me to put it on this channel or do you want me to just put it on the Red Pill channel? Because what I'll do is just do the video and then make like a YouTube post. You know what I mean? So you will see it like on my community, you know, post, and, you know, you just click the link and it'll be like basically the video. I should probably do it like that, you know what I mean? Just to, you know, if you really want to watch something like that, go ahead and go on the Red Pill channel and subscribe to the Red Pill channel. There's going to be a link in the comment section for you to do that. And then I'll end up probably right after this or a little bit after this. I just got to edit the video a little bit. Do that video and then put it up and then show y'all like just how I've been making money, you know what I mean, and how I kind of helped a couple people make money along the way. So it is what it is. But shout out to the battle rap community. Now this is what I want to talk about. First of all, shout out to Get Your Bars Up, you know what I mean, Get Your Bars Up Media. Shout out to them. They did an interview with MOOK, and MOOK was basically, you know, asked a couple of questions, and, you know, one of the questions that he was asked is like, yo, like, who is Fred? And, you know, Mook basically said, like, Fred is not the person that Tay Rock is allegedly, you know, the transmission person that he was allegedly talking to. You know, he don't know the name of the person. He just said Fred as if, you know, it just like whatever name it is, you know, so it's not necessarily that person's name. So we all see like who's been coming at Rock, this, that, and the third. And, you know, as far as I'm concerned right now, there's been no audio to really prove that Rock has done anything like that, you know, that has surfaced, you know, to the battle rap community. So for that, you know, we can't really hold a lot of that against Rock. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But he's saying Fred is the person that, you know, Rock was talking to in that conversation. But he didn't know the person's name, so he just made that person as Fred. You know, so that's basically what it is. You know what I mean? So shout out to all of them. He also went ahead and he talked about, what did he talk about? He talked about the official, like her responding to what he said in the battle, saying that it wasn't real. And he said, you know, go watch the channel. You know what I mean? Go subscribe. This is what y'all want to do. If y'all like the drama and all that everybody complaining about, but everybody be watching, you know, you got a lot of that here. You know, you got a mix of that here. I ain't gonna even hold you. You know, but if you want like just like bar breakdowns and stuff like that, and you kind of want to get away from all that, and you just want it to be kind of just like with bars and this and that and the third, go ahead and subscribe to Get Your Bars Up Media. I think he does like a pretty good job. He stays out of the lane of like, you know, a lot of the negativity that goes on. You know what I mean? And I just want to shout out him for that, because that's kind of hard to do when a lot's going on. Because we see, look, I ain't even going. Because I be kind of going wild. I ain't going to even hold you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's battle rap. It's got negative. It's got positive. We all going to talk about it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But shout out to him. But Mook basically said he talked to Official, and the phone conversation that he had with Official, he didn't want to put out, but he was trying to tell them, like, yo, like, go check her Twitter. Go check her Twitter and see what she said on her Twitter. You know, and somebody said that I guess they looked at her Twitter, and she didn't really change anything or, like, admit that situation happened. So Mook is saying he's had a conversation with Official, and, you know, I guess he was expecting her to really make something public, to maybe recant. You know, it's kind of how it sounded to me, but it doesn't look like she's done that. You know, so y'all take that for what y'all may. But even without the definitive proof for those two things, you know, which is kind of like, you know what I mean, gun bar, you know what I mean, that ain't real, you know what I mean? But even without the definitive proof for that, the round still hit like crazy, you know what I mean? So y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. And for what it looks like, I think a lot of people just got Mook winning the battle right now, you know what I mean? But shout out to Rock. I think you did like pretty good. And I think Mook was giving you a lot of credit. Like in the battle, he was saying like your first round was tough, you know, in terms of, the material. Like, he felt like the material in your first was better than the material in your second, and he gave you a lot of respect, you know, and it seems like that's what he's doing now. The battle's already over, so why continue to, like, go in on somebody and disrespect somebody? So, you know, he was kind of giving you your flowers with that, you know what I mean? So shout out to Rock, you know, shout out to everybody. You know, Rock goes ahead and he goes on Good's Caffeine Show. And he's talking. But before I talk about that, I want to talk about this. I just want to talk about a couple of these battles. Wait a minute, you got Queen in the ring. Like, we gotta mix it up. We got Queen in the ring. They about to have Watch the Throne. They about to have a battle. A battle card. You know, you gonna have Vixen going up against somebody. You got Casey J. She about to go up against Bonnie Godiva. What y'all think about that? Bonnie, what you think? You think Casey J about to be an easy opponent, Bonnie Godiva? I rock with you, Bonnie, but you think she about to be easy? You know, but, you know, at the same time, Casey J, like, Bonnie Godiva stood in front of a lot of, like, people. You know, aside from, like, all the rumors, like, with the ghostwriting thing, a lot of that hasn't technically been proven, but, you know, for the most part, people kind of look at Bonnie Godiva as having people that helped her write her bars. You know, so, but aside from that, you know, a lot of the material that she writes is actually, like, pretty decent. So, you know, with the experience she has in the ring, you've got experience that you have in the ring. I think this is, like, a good matchup. You know, and Casey J is coming off of a win. She had a loss before that, which is the loss between Coffee Brown. But, you know, I think she won the first battle, but then they ended up, like, running it back, and then she ended up losing the second when she allowed, like, Coffee Brown to kind of get her bearings and, like, redo her rounds or whatever like that. This is what I'm hearing. I wasn't there. This is what I'm hearing, you know, but, you know, she's technically coming off of a loss. But Casey J has got a lot of debatables, if not wins. And she just beat somebody that was undefeated on the URL, which was Swamp. So shout out to her. So I'm curious to see how this battle is going to play out, you know, and then you got, but, you know, if I had to pick somebody on that, just being real with you, I want to go with Bonnie, but Casey J is more, like, her style, I think, is going to hit a little bit better, you know, in that room. You know what I mean? So I'll probably go with Casey J on that one. And then you got, who is it? 40 Bars versus Official. Shout out to Black Compass Media. They did an interview with 40 Bars, and she was kind of talking. She feels like she's a better rapper, like she should be feeling. You know, Official, I haven't really heard much of Official talking, but, you know, going into this battle, I'm going with Official 2-1. I think 40 Bars is dope. I just feel like Official probably, you know, after that loss, I don't think she's going to play around. I don't think she's going to play. I think if 40 Bars starts stumbling and messing up, she's probably going to have a problem with Official. You know, so shout out to, well, I don't know about that. Wait a minute. I mean, 40 Bars did just be surf. Wait, what we doing? But you can't, like, 40 Bars, I rock with you. We love you, 40 Bars, especially you that posted that picture. 40 Bars. If you don't stumble or mess up, you know what I mean? It could be a debatable battle. I'll put it like that. You know, but we can't be having that. We can't be having that. You know, so I got it as debatable, but leaning towards Official. No disrespect to 40 Bars. She's loved in the battle rap community. It's just my opinion. This is what it is. And then we got Lady Luck. And I know y'all, I don't want to hear about this PIPERBOY. Get to the point. No, we got Lady Luck versus Miss Hustle. Shout out to Lady Luck. You know what I mean? Like I said, like, nothing but love from you. You know what I mean? Like, for you. And, you know, I remember being 16, working at Island Def Jam, Lady Luck, you know what I mean? She coming up, smile. Why you ain't smiling? You ain't even know that was me. You know, I would say, like, names, but I can't really do that on here. That's a violation. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I used to work at Island Def Jam. I used to see you a lot. You probably didn't even know. But that's me. Listen to me. Shout out to Lady Luck. She was always real with everybody she came across. But battle-wise, this is a battle. You know, and we seen what she did with Official. But Miss Hustle's got more work. She done put in a little bit more work than you, Lady Luck. And it's kind of like, Lady Luck, I can kind of already hear her angles. Like, she was on Primetime and she was talking. She's just like, yo, Miss Hustle, she's been a fan of me for like, I don't know how long. She's mentioned me in like 6 of her battles, or, 6 times in like her battles, this, that, and the third. She was talking. So, I'm kind of curious. I think some of her angles are going to be like, you're a fan of her, this, that, and the third. Could it go over? I don't know. It might. And then you got Miss Hustle, like, she's kind of dangerous. When she gets in her bag, she wants to battle Hitman right now. She's in her bag. And I think if she starts marketing, I think it could get kind of dark. You know what I mean? So, I'm interested to see how the promotion's gonna go moving forward when this event is like right around the corner. You know what I mean? But if I had to pick somebody right now, you know what I mean, I'll probably end up going with Miss Hustle. Like, just being real. It's just experience that she's had in the ring. No disrespect to Lady Luck. It's just that experience I can't really go against. But, sometimes that don't mean nothing. We just seen with Rock and Mook. Sometimes it don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then I think we got Vixen, the Assassin versus Lady Flames. I think that's what it is. I'm just going off my head. That's what I think it is. And if that's the battle, I'm keeping it like this. You know what I mean? But I think this is going to be a war. I think this is the battle of the night. Just to be real, like with Vixen's like aggression, like how she like handled that DNA battle, and how she just is in general in battle. Like, a lot of people probably went back and watched a lot of Vixen battles. She is fire. She is fire. You know what I mean? And then you got the Lady Flames lady. You know what I mean? I seen like, I think you had dropped. It was some battle that dropped to yours. I think it was like on the app or something. It's like a while ago I watched you, and I was just like, man, she ain't no joke. So she's like, I think she's like, I want to say bar heavy, but I can't remember. I just remember seeing her like, yo, like, this lady ain't no joke. You know what I mean? So, I'm curious to see what's going to happen. If I had to put money on this one, it'll probably be, from what I saw, Vixen, I love you, Vixen. I ain't even trying to, and I know you didn't beat DNA. I think that Lady of Flames girl, I don't think she going to play. I'm going to say that. She's a little bit more put together than a lot of people, and she's got that, I'm not going to say Gaddis type, like flow or nothing like that, but like that presence is powerful, like when she's in the ring, so I'm probably good. I'm going to go with Vixen on this one. I'm going to go with Vixen on that one. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But shout out to everybody. I think Coffee Brown may be on the card. It's like maybe like a couple other battles that may be on the card. My bad if I didn't mention it. I'll probably mention it in another blog. But this is what I want to say. Rock goes on Good's platform and he's talking about the robbery. And he's like, Goods is like kind of clowning them about a lot of things like, yo, like, who is Fred, this and that. Why you even going on there? He about to clown you, Rock. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know. But, they talk about the robbery, the chain snatching, and Rock is like describing everything like, yo, he was with, I guess, like a white girl or whatever, and they kind of stopped at like a store and this, that, and the third, but the whole time he was like on the phone with Beasley, and he was talking to Beasley, and then like, somebody just opened the car door, got in it, the car, it had the blicky on him, like I think from the driver's side, and he's kind of like, yo, and he drops the phone. And then somebody gets, I guess, behind, like, you know what I mean, in the rear, the passenger door, get behind him and like snatches his chain off. And then they kind of like, somebody gets his phone and they throw his phone, and then they kind of run off. And that's kind of like basically the situation of it. And then he ended up finding out who everybody was later on by them self-snitching on themselves on Facebook and on YouTube. So that's basically what it was. So he was on the phone with Beasley the whole time. So that's kind of wild, to know that. But, I mean, what could you do? You know what I mean? You're on the phone in a situation. And I like what Goods was telling Rock. And he's just like, yo, like, it's a good thing you didn't. Like, you did what you were supposed to do. Like, it's a good thing you didn't really fight that. We seen Tupac, like, he got into a situation where he wanted to fight. And you see what they did to him, like, at Quad Studios. So you don't want to be fighting with somebody if they got guns on you for a chain. And the chain ain't real anyway. So ain't no use like fighting for it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rock, man. We'll rather you be here to be doing battles like you versus MOOK, you know, you to be breathing for your kids, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You got a girl now, like, you know, she's fire, you know, Lady Caution, she's dope. You know, you got a girl that's kind of riding with you through everything that you're going through, you know, so that's like things to live for. You know, and I know a lot of people, like, even in battles, you probably getting this, like, yo, like, you know, like, who the people was and the address. And they put, like, Mook was telling you, like, you know, what the people was. That they putting out their addresses and this and that. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, like, it's dude, like, you got stuff you got to live for. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of a superstar in the sport. It ain't worth like getting into something that could end up costing you your life. Like, these people are kind of stupid to even do that and then posting it online. So if they're that dumb, you know, if you would have tried to fight that, they probably would have like shot you or something. You know what I mean? So you see, things can happen. Like, you see Surf got into a situation. Things can happen. You know, so that was a little bit different, but you know, in bad news, like, you know, shout out to all them. Like, we glad that they still here and alive. You know, so you don't want to, like, be fighting with people, and don't let people make you feel like, yo, like, yeah, why didn't you fight? Like, you know what I mean? You got guns on you. You got people in the driver's side and the back. Like, what you gonna do? You know, and I can't say witnessed on here, but I've seen, like, people in situations that they might have had something on them to defend themselves. They just couldn't get to it. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel bad, you know, about something that you had no control over at that time. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. And then he's talking about, like, right after it, the girl, like he gets out the car and everything, and she gets in the car and she drives off and leaves him there. You know, in his mind, like, he's like, yo, like, you know, she's stopping at the store to get us something so we can, like, you know, smoke or do whatever. And she does that, like, she hops in the car and she leaves me there, like, after it had already went down. So he's kind of feeling like in his mind, and he got set up. And, you know, it's just what it is. So, you know, shout out to him for being honest about it. You know, there's something that people don't want to talk about or relive, you know, but he was honest about it and he told the truth. You know, so shout out to him. You know, I ain't got no ill will to Rock. You know, I want you to have a lot of success. I know you got a battle that's coming up in December. Oh, yeah. Oh, people don't know about that. He got a battle. A lot of people, look, bro, this card might be lit. Might be lit. You know what I'm saying? But all y'all got, like, it ain't just him. It's all y'all. All y'all got a lot to live for, man. Like, this is just entertainment at the end of the day. You know, don't ever let this go to your head and feel like you got to do something outside of yourself, you know what I mean, and get put in a bad situation and get down bad, you know, just to prove you tough. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Watch your throne. Also, I want to say URL, you know, shout out to them. They listened to what everybody was saying, like in the blogs. I said something. I think Battle Truth says something. We had Math Hoffa says something. We had Chatty Bobby say something. We had DME Detroit say something. There's a lot of people, like, talking, you know what I mean, about this situation, and they listening. You know what I mean? And they ended up, like, trying to correct or fix the situation with the battle dropping on the app. Mook said he talked to Smack on Get Your Bars Up, you know, subscribe to his channel, and he was like, yo, they basically said they working on it. So hopefully they can get it all right, you know what I mean? But y'all just keep an open mind. When the votes go through, you know, we got to, like, figure out whether or not it's all right. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, tell me what y'all think. Before I get out of here, there's one more battle I'm remembering. You know what I mean? Like, it's Yoshi versus Tory Doe. You know, shout out to them. And one thing I do want to say, shout out to Yoshi. You know, you had the bill collector situation, but it kind of feels like, to me, you are out marketing a lot of females. I think you are. You know, you guys got to think about, like, her rise, right? So in 2020, she kind of just, like, social media'd herself. Like, she's had, like, battles here and there, but she's put herself in situations to where talking about different things. She may agitate when necessary. You know, she may, you know, you see her like in the caffeine, like talking in chats and, you know, just kind of keeping people riled up and just keeping a social media presence. It's got her to the point where she about to battle Tori Doe. Like, that's a popular battle rapper from Queen of the Ring. Like, that's not like an easy person to just get, you know what I mean? So shout out to Yoshi, you know, and shout out to Tori Doe. I thought that was fire that, you know, Yoshi was able to do this. I want to see if you can hang with Tori. And I want to see if Tori can hang with you. Like, I have to give a prediction on this one, I'm probably going to go towards Yoshi. And the only reason why I'm going to do that is because she seems like she's a little bit more hungry. Like, whereas Tori Doe, we just seen her with chess, like she was messing up, this, that, and the third. We love you, Tori Doe, no disrespect to you, but battle rap is like, what have you done for me lately? You know, so, you know, going into this one, I'm probably going to go with Yoshi. You know, shout out to you. I'm interested to see exactly what's going to happen with this battle. You know what I'm saying? But everybody stay safe. I'm about to post a video, at least on the stocks. If you guys are interested in that, you know, watch the next one. But it'll probably be on, I made my mind up. It's probably just going to be on the Red Pill channel because a lot of people, y'all voting for Biden and y'all don't want no money. I might post a video like that and get like 20 views. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the Battle Rap community. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish editing up the video, you know, and then it's just post-production. I'm just talking. And then I'll just end up posting it. You know what I mean? And then I post a link in the community post. So just be checking for my community posts. You know, so today, that's the only thing that's going to be posted on there unless something crazy happens. So watch that. But y'all, tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. And Tay Rocks. Before I get out of here, if you ever get into a situation like that, you probably do not want to put those people's names in it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm on the phone with Beasley, this, that, and that. You probably don't want to do that. You know, so... And I get it, like you telling the story and things like that, and stuff slips out. You know what I mean? You can see first 48, like people talking. You know what I mean? But you don't want to be putting like league owners' names and stuff like that, because then you get people like talking about, you know what I mean? And it blows up. You know, so you want to kind of keep those things under wraps. You know, but y'all tell me what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? I ain't street. I'm just me. I'm just me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be. I'm just me. You know, so, but, you know, the rules of the streets, you kind of, some things like that, I'm guessing, untold, you know what I mean, unsaid rules, you kind of want to keep that to yourself, you know, but y'all, tell me what y'all think down in the, and I said comment, rate, subscribe, I didn't say comment, rate. I'm thinking about just letting y'all see, like, the likes and stuff, like, I'll be trying not to show them because I'll be trying not to hurt people's feelings. I might start showing them. You know what I'm saying? So comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.